Hey everybody, it's me Kay. Welcome back to the Beyond Chaos first seed that we're playing through here. It's time for my thoughts on the characters and the seed. We're just going in order here. Yoshi. Okay, Yoshi, and in honor of Two-Tone Tony, another YouTuber who does Beyond Chaos seeds, I'm going to give him the 1 to 10 rating like he does and kind of talk about him a little bit. This is a great place to do it in the story. We've got a lot of characters here. This is kind of a good look at how they performed early on. Yoshi, I actually kind of like. Yoshi's been a fun, basic character here. I like their skill list. Fight is, of course, fight. Everybody has it. They're a magic user, and they have intrinsic magic, which is always good. That gives them a boost in my mind. Our physical's not bad. I mean, at least guarantees you're getting something that's not going to be blocked by an elemental resist, because you're doing physical attacks, and some of them are quite strong. We get shit like Tentacle out of here, which is great. Quadra Slam, awesome. Just a lot of the sword techs, you can do blitzes. I've seen him suplex, that's great. Lore is awesome. Lore's always awesome to have. If we can gold hairpin Yoshi or one of our other magic users, that'll be quite effective. I'm going to give Yoshi a 7. 7 out of 10, where 1 is truly, truly horrendous and 10 is absolutely godlike. Their stats are mediocre. They don't have very great magic power. They don't have a lot of vigor. But they're okay. They're about a 7, 6.5 or 7. Greg. Okay, Greg is Greg. Greg has item, which some people do need to have item. I'm not really adding or deducting any points for item. He has jump, which I'm not impressed by. He does have some vigor. His magic power is atrocious, which is why Bismosm does almost nothing. And the fact that it's Bismosm is just terrible. It's a locked into water weak area attack plus Osmos, which steals some MP, which he has no use for because he doesn't have a magic command. Greg is a 2. Like, he's not actively self-destructive, but he sucks. He's a 2. Solid 2. Who do we get next? Next we got the MVP of this run so far. Our boy Robo. Evil Robo here. Evil Robo has fight and magic. Okay, so fight everybody's got, but magic? Evil Robo has magic. Magic's a good command. Evil Robo has throw. Throw's an awesome command. Throw is one of the best commands of the vanilla commands, as far as I'm concerned. So he's got some wonderful damage options. They're very powerful. Question mark element is a mixed bag. It can be very good, or it can just full heal the whole enemy team, depending on what they're weak or strong against. However, it's not locked into any one thing. I'm going to say, because question mark element will switch through a lot of elements, it's likely to get something that hurts them, and when it hits hard. He's not got amazing stats, but let me tell you what, question mark element has been pretty good. Magic's going to be great because he can use Esper's magic that he can learn from whichever Espers he can equip. And throw is just awesome. So I'm going to give Robo an 8. Robo's better than Yoshi, but he's not amazing. Robo gets an 8 or a 7.5 at the best. Mog? Now, Mog is weird. Mog was the first person where I was just like, I don't know what the hell's going on with you. They are a very, very awkward character. They're an item user, so no magic, which is fine because their magic power is garbage. They have R-All. R-All is a terrible command because it only rolls things that can hit. It's a random use of something that hits your party and the enemy party. You don't want to hit your party because you might do Quake or you might do Merton or Crusader, and all those will just kill you. That will wipe your party. So that command should just be called Game Over. If that would fit, they could just call it Game Over. Or Team Wipe. It's the worst command you can get, probably. GP Rain is... Okay, I'm gonna be biased here. I don't like GP Rain, but I recognize that it's powerful. If you've got Gil, it's actually pretty good. If you're just rolling in dough, it's a perfectly fine thing to just spam like a madman, and it will devastate whole groups of enemies. I could barely afford potions. GP Rain sucks for me. Mog is like he's not Greg levels of sad, but he's not that great. I'm going to give him a 3 or a 4, 3.5. He's pretty terrible. The only saving grace is the ability to equip the Genji Glove, and claws are fairly decent. Next up, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Cactar, who gets points for being a fucking Cactar and for me loving his animation. I love his goddamn animation. Look at him go. He's the best ever. Okay, Cactar I love. His abilities, though. He's got magic. Terrible magic power stat. But he does have Disaster, which just confuses somebody, and it sucks. He has Quarter, which is arguably useful at times, but rarely usable against the things you'd want to use it on, like bosses who have a ton of health. So he's kind of shit. He's, again, a 2, like Greg. He's just bad. That's a terrible set of skills. Those are like 2 absolutely bottom-of-the-barrel abilities. So he's just a 2. He's like Greg. Next up, the man, the myth, the legend, Pepsi Man. Okay, I am so jaded from terrible characters that I got excited by Fight Morph Magic item. He has 38 magic power, so he's not a bad caster. He's got 34 speed, so he's not slow as shit. He's alright. He's got decent health. He's got a lot of MP. He actually has some native magic, including some attack spells and some useful extra spells. What was your magic list? Right now, he's got Ice and Bolt. There's 2 elements. He's learning Scan. He's got Slow and Sleep. Slow's good. He's got Warp, which is very useful. Pepsi, forget the fuck out of the fight when you don't want it. He's actually not terrible. I give him a 5. He's average. He's on par with a basic character. He is Terra. He is essentially Terra, but just in the form of Gao, in the form of Pepsi Man. Sorry for creaky chair. So he gets a 5. And that's sad when a 5 is like our second best, or our third best character. So this hasn't been good so far. Finally, we have Locke, who I'm sure must be Locke. Like, who else could that be, right? Locke. Shit, man. Alright. Locke has Capture. Capture's okay. It gets you some items. I give him a point for that. Bio Train. Bio's pretty weak on its own as a single target. Bio Blaster would have been a lot nicer. Train, I'm not impressed with. Train's great when Kefka uses it on you. It's not much when you use it on other people, though. And just... it's vanilla Locke with a fancy portrait and a slightly different costume. 3. Solid 3. Maybe 3.2, 3.5, something like that, but probably a 3. Overall, this group sucks. There are 2 genuinely great characters on it. A solid, I believe, 7 and an 8. And the next best thing is Pepsi Man at a friggin' 5. I'm hoping that Setzer is good, because we really need some more power on this team. We need a good Setzer or a good... Go-Go or Umaro or Strago or Realm, because that's all we got left. Also, we didn't talk about Shadow. Shadow's Lina, they suck. They got Phoenix times 3 and X magic, but they don't have any magic. So Phoenix times 3 is mostly pointless. They're terrible. They're like a... the fact that they have a free res command maybe bumps them up to a 3 from being a 2. It's sad. Bannon was one of our better people, and we'll never get to use Bannon again. We also need to get Mog. Mog is hopefully good. Mog will be Rydia, really, but that's another character we don't have yet. Let's just hope that things get a little better. This seed has been really hard, actually. I got real lucky with Tunnel Armor. I got really lucky that the Phantom Train wasn't too bad. We got lucky with the fact that... our Shadow Lina had a weapon, I think it's the Kotetsu, that negated random encounters. And that was just beautiful. That let us go through all that area without having any fights. That helped a lot. Pepsi Man's alright. He was the best pickup we've had since the last episode. But I'm going to gear my people up and get ready for the Narshe Snowfields fight in the next episode. Thanks for watching this review of the Seed and these motley crew of weirdos. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who's your favorite character so far? Do you disagree or agree with some of my ratings? Like, is there a skill I'm missing out on that's, like, really good and I'm not utilizing it well enough? Like, is it secretly some disaster strat or some shit I don't know about? Please, please let me know in the comments. Talk to me. I want to hear your thoughts on these characters and this seed. And just what do you think of my ratings? I will see you next time for more gameplay. As always, thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.